All right, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of College Hoops 2K8. We are in, 9 seasons now with this. Good Lord. Yeah, 23rd in the rankings, facing Grambling. Oh, man. So, yeah, it looks like Louisville isn't as good as I figured they would be. I don't know. They're about as good as we are, but I expected them to do better. Kansas is kind of the same way. And Kentucky. Man, I'm facing a lot of, primo teams that aren't as good as they used to be. First time watching live. You've been watching my YouTube channel for over a year. Well, I appreciate that. Thanks for dropping by live. I guess I can face Grambling. I almost kind of want to, oh, yeah, I forgot. This is the one game where I can actually play as the other team because I coached Grambling. I forget how I usually do this. Don't I play all right, yeah. That's right. This is why I usually like to play this, because I'll play a half as Grambling and then I'll play a half as whatever team I got. So we'll do that. We'll see what we got here. This is the one game out of the year that I can actually do this. I wonder if I could do that with Gonzaga as well, but I don't know.
Hoops 2K8. The San Diego State Aztecs go up against the Grambling State Tigers.
I kind of feel like turning this down just a touch. All right, I want to adjust my mic settings as well. There we go. Turned it up just a little bit. All right, let's see who they got. I remember stats go. Everyone else looks a little different than what I'm used to. All right, let's see how I fare against my own team.
They're starting this one off with Miller takes it up.
Got it.
And they lead by 2.
Will it be severely fucked if I actually do really well as Grambling and then I can't come back in the second half? That would be something, huh?
Dishes it to the left block. Last shot laid
Oh my God.
Uses the teardrop.
Oh man.
Boom, catches it right side. Hands it off. Skip pass down low.
Oh, damn it.
Grabbed inside by Cleveland. Finished nicely down
there you
low
go.
That last shot. Helms inbounds the ball.
No way he was coming up empty when he got
Oh, guys, what are you doing? Where are you at? They just didn't even decide to stick around. Try to do something about that drive to the hoop. Oh my God.
He anticipates a typically intense effort on the glass and said if they win the rebounding battle, he likes their chances.
Thank you, Tracy. Miller gets it outright.
All right. Stat go, no. Let me see here. You should probably back in. Come on. What do you got? What do you got? No, you lost it. That's right. They kind of suck. Not completely, but there's a difference. Oh, there we go. Oh, my God. Oh, no.
That's how you do it. Keep the heat on. Wait for the misstep and then capitalize.
It's already amazing that I'm up by this much. Now I'm finding out that I'm missing Ryzen right now. I should see what they have going on with Ryzen, because I know usually New Year's Eve they have shows, so it shouldn't surprise me.
Miller inbounds the ball. Robertson brings it up the floor. Intercepted
by
Karras.
Damn it.
And that'll be his second steal of the contest. That last shot was dunked down.
All right.
Send it in. That's the way to finish the break.
To be fair, this would probably be a much different story if I was just San Diego State, so this works out to something. Oh, he had a hand in the face. Oh, my God, and he dropped it in.
Dishes it to the right.
It's
Yeah, so I'm
deflected,
guessing
and it's
that
picked up
a
by
couple of
Grambling.
guys usually.
He was trying to
Why am I
turn the
playing as
needle around.
Grambling? Because the
Just
game is
wasn't much
allowing me
space
to.
for that pass.
It's the one game a year I can play as the team that's not my team, so it's kind of fun being able to do that. I think I did this last year where I played one half as Grambling and one half as, I think it would have been San Diego State. So it's like one of the only game. I think it might be some sort of weird bug because I used to coach them. So coming back, I can actually play as them and try.
Passes it up court.
Although I thought about how fucked it would be is if I managed to find a way to get up by a lot as Grambling. I got to get used to some of the players here. I don't really know these guys, but it'd be really something if I found a way to get up as them, and then in the next half as San Diego State couldn't find a way to get like back in
Great reflexes. He pounced in
and win.
picked that one off easily.
Hangs.
Oh my God, that was nearly pro.
He must have thought someone was rotating over
Hey,
to
Daredevil.
block that.
You can't lose concentration even for a second.
Mendes to the rim. Gets the go-ahead bucket.
I played a little of NCAA Football 11
Knocks it loose.
on
And it's
my
controlled by
PS2
San Diego
emulator
State.
today.
Oh, the quick hands.
Safe
Before
to
they
say
even
I
knew what hit them,
probably
he made off
won't
with that one.
play it on
The
stream
three-pointer is off the mark. After
because
the
I nearly
up-fake
broke my
move.
controller when I
But
tossed it
they're
at the
still out in
wall.
front by one. Open backs down.
It's
Shoots
not
it. The
it was not
three-pointer
great.
knocked
I was
down
not
by
happy about
They
the
take a 2-1
performance
lead.
that
No
I
question
had.
what kind of defense they're in, Vern. Minimum.
San Diego State takes its first
So,
timeout of the game.
yeah. It still seems really loud. I get a bit of snow. Oh yeah, we definitely got some snow. We got enough snow where people are just like, "Meh." Just, I swear to God, imagining old people as I'm driving. I'm imagining old people like white knuckling in front of me as they're just trying to drive, and it's like it's not that
Both
bad.
teams are going to shake things up a little bit with some subs.
Of course, there were a couple of wrecks on the side of the highway, so it's. You know.
Witherspoon inbounds the ball. Salisbury off the inbound.
Oh, did I do it? Oh my
Wipes
God!
the board off the window. Under 8 minutes left in the half.
This allows me to
Bounces it to the wing.
find out my
Down
team's
low.
weaknesses. This should be like early in the game, so I can find out who's good and who's not so great.
Feeds it to the elbow. Puts it up.
I'm gonna be one of those
Hit
old
the
people.
left eye.
Maybe.
Despite
I don't know.
Cleveland. They're still down 5.
I mean,
Minnow
my mother
cuts
is
it
like
off.
30 years older than me,
Cuffy
so she's
Backs
almost
in.
60 now, and
dumps it down low.
I think I got my driving habits. I probably
Uses
didn't
the
need to.
pump fake
Oh
and
my
then
God.
hands the three-pointer.
And I think I got my driving habits from her because she's basically a lead foot. And I kind of got the lead foot from her. Come on.
He must have thought someone was rotating over to
My
block
my
it.
own mother actually,
Concentration
down the
even for a
road
second.
in the town I grew up in, we had an older section of town that was actually physically called Old Town.
Zutko
And
picks it up. It's blocked.
For
Phenomenal
3
block to help him get a lot of
straight
shots.
Christmas days, my
Great
mother got a
instinct,
speeding
a nose
ticket
for the
through
ball.
there because it's like
Now
25
feels
miles
for
per
the
hour.
shooter's release
And
point.
she was
That
not
last
going
three ball
25
was
miles
made
per
by
hour.
Salisbury.
But
Robertson
literally
passes it
3
up
straight
court.
years
High
on
post.
Christmas
The
Day,
leaner.
she got speeding tickets in the same on the same road. Snowed all day, shows plenty of accidents. Yeah.
Passes it to the
Oh,
high
dude,
post.
I actually
Lets it
bought
go.
today,
No
or
good
no, I
from
bought the other
downtown.
day. It actually shipped
Did a good
yesterday,
job to grab that rebound.
maybe this morning at some
Perfect
point.
position that time.
I don't know. I was like tired, so
Tip.
trying to remember
Runs right
like
down by Grambling.
the emails that I might have read earlier in the day. Oh no, that's not who I
Cuffy
meant to
gets
pass
it
to. There we
outright.
go.
Backs
Cuffy.
him
I kind of
down,
remember Cuffy.
goes
Oh,
up,
look at that.
lays it right in. And they're
Merry
now out
Christmas,
front by
also.
6.
Fuck you, baby. Because of
The
you,
Aztecs
she's a bit more
will
riskier
take a
driving than
timeout.
she used to be. Damn. But it's amazing that I'm up by 6. This is great.
Coach Wilson may have to deal with some chemistry issues after those.
Now I
substitutions.
just hope we don't
Because that
fall
gives them
apart
a
in the
pretty
second half when I try to
inexperienced
play
lineup
as
out there.
them.
Mendez inbounds the ball.
But
James outright takes the three.
I forget the point I was making. Oh yeah. I bought because see, here's the thing: is that I get people. It's not the weirdest thing in the world. It's one of those things where like I've gotten fewer and fewer comments. It seems like over the years, so it's become like a semi-normal thing that even at like 20-degree weather, shorts are not like the most like abnormal thing. But there will still be people who will tell you about shorts. So I actually dug out of my closet those. Yeah, I have a pair of like those athletic pants that you wear. I don't know if they're even in this game. I was gonna show it, but like you would like basketball pants that you would wear, like as a basketball player. Good job. And so you know you have like the shirt and then the pants and everything. It's like the tearaway athletic pants, and I have like a normal kind of cheap pair of those that I've decided to start wearing over my shorts. So it's shorts and a hoodie. I'm really weirdly particular about like the stuff that I wear now. It's like if I find a brand or a style of clothes that I like and is comfortable, like there's like literally one company that sells the shorts that I feel like wearing. I'll buy Rothko infantry shorts because they're like $40 a piece. So they're not bad. I can buy them on Amazon now instead of the Big and Tall store, which is great. But yeah, they're actually like long enough past my knees. Like literally anything from a department store is like way too short for me. I end up looking like some old man Midwestern tourist. And so like with hoodies now is I have to get like tall hoodies because I actually didn't have much of a hoodie at the time a couple months ago, so I bought like this nice full zip Sherpa lined hoodie. The downside with that is that even though I bought it at like 3X, because I always try to buy like a size bigger because everyone's weird about their shirt sizes. Like Adidas has like really nice 2X stuff and it's not too bad. And then there's other brands that their 2X is ridiculously like small and short because I'm goddamn 6'4", so it's just like it's ridiculous. And that's one of the main things I have is even though I bought a 3X, it's still like 4 inches shorter than I'd like it to be. So I gotta find a tall version of what I have.
You're not going to get away with it if you affect the shot that much.
He makes the first. Both teams are making substitutions.
In case you wanted to know about my fashion, that's my ridiculous fashion. 6'4" fucking manlets.
Misses the reverse. They're still down 6.
Neal
dumps it off. Miller backs in.
Yeah, that's so much of my like. Unless it gets down to like 20, I usually won't wear the tearaway pants. But I actually got some on eBay now, off of eBay, and like they were cheap. They're like I think like $30, maybe less, which I'm happy for. Because it seems like they're actually like halfway decent. It's like what is it? A University of Utah pants. It's like okay, they're not plastic like the ones that I have, like kind of the cheaper store brand version. They got the nice metal snaps on there. They're a little bit bigger. So when I have my cargo shorts on, it encompasses a little bit better without me having to worry too much about it breaking, like having the snaps pop open. Decade-old basketball game. We'll hear it about another guy's fashion style. I like that. That's such a fun free throw shot right there. I like that. I want everyone on my team to have that.
Nails the tray. He's 1 for 2 from downtown.
You either have to have the underhanded shot, or you have to have that shot.
Backs him down. 2 minutes.
All right, let's see
They're
here.
going to double team him.
Post game's awful. Oh well. Oh guys, you just kind of let him right through,
Inbounds the
huh?
ball.
But yeah, I bought a bigger pair
Tosses it up.
because it was like
The three was off
the
target.
pants generally would fit fine if I wasn't one of those weird people who are trying to wear these athletic pants above an already like
Cuffy backs him
like
down.
pair of cargo
Bringing
shorts
the
and
double
everything
team.
else.
Neal dumps it
Like if
off.
I didn't have a whole nother
Miller releases.
pair
Get the
of
jumper to
of
fall.
pants
But
underneath
they're
of
still
it.
out in front by one. Shoots it. Buried from beyond the arc. by
Oh
Latham.
my god.
They take a 2-point lead.
I mean, I guess I really don't need to be angry. It's my team.
I'd love to see that.
I'm just
He was looking
actively
around and
trying.
bounced. Such a thief, Vern.
I'll leave it at we dress differently. Yeah, I don't have much in the way of style. I just like I just have stuff that I like and that it's comfortable and it doesn't look awful. I used to be like when I didn't have like when I had like my my McDonald's minimum wage job, which is kind of like where the whole idea of like the channel name came from. Oh my god. But I would like I couldn't really go elsewhere, so I just went to like Walmart and I found like store brand jeans and shorts and all that. I hate it. Oh god, damn it.
Gets it out left. Backs in. Passes right side.
Oh, that's what I wanted.
To stop the run. Mankiewicz
Damn.
corrals the miss.
The team's been really good somehow about
That's what the best of them do. There are a number of ways to alter a
the
shot.
team has been
One of
really
those
good
is
about shooting
reputation.
threes and making them in the face of my team. One of those dorks who starts going to the gym in January.
Catches it high
I
post.
might.
For
I
three.
really should be.
Hogenrod hauls
I'm
it
sorry, I
forward.
really should have
Leads it
been.
with the pass.
Oh my god.
Goes up. The perfect lead pass, and it's dunked by Minnow.
Oh, what a buzzer. I guess I was technically a buzzer beater.
That takes us to halftime with the score
There we go.
to 28.
Up by 4.
Give us your opinion on the first
Now all
half.
I gotta do is
I
just
can't
turn
think
this
of too much
around
good
and
to
look
say
at.
about
Oh
this
my
game, so
god.
maybe you can do play-by-play and color.
Did we really like have that many? Did we really get that many fouls? Jesus.
Now we'll bring you
Karras.
our player of the half.
I think he's maybe a guy I don't use too much, mostly because my guards, my big men have always been the guys. And what's this gym I speak of? It's that thing that I was paying for way too long.
We're all set to begin the second half.
Nothing was really more embarrassing than. All right, move on over. Change teams. I mean, that's fine. Whatever. All right. Time to just not roll this team into the dirt.
Boom. Inbounds it to start the
It's a
second
fun
half.
game. That's a fun game to have.
Witherspoon backs down. Far side.
Oh, there you go.
Raises up. Connects from long range.
I like that. I like this Karras
4
guy.
for 5 for the game.
I don't think I use
Tracy
him that
Wilson
much.
has more on what
But yeah,
went on
nothing was
halftime.
more embarrassing
Over the
than
break, I
going to
had a
Planet
word with the
Fitness
head coach. He
and
told me
like
his team is
canceling my
down, but he's going
membership,
to push
and then the
issue
guy's like,
even more
"Okay,
in
you
the
just
second
scan your
half to
card
win
right
the
here," and I'm like
Coach
looking
went
at
on
my
to tell
gym
me that he
membership. He's
wasn't
like,
going to change anything
"I
to
don't
try
really
and
have a
force more
barcode on
turnovers.
this." He's like,
He felt that the
"Oh,
opposing guards
well."
are disciplined and won't turn it over no matter how hard they pressure. Guys,
I'm like,
Okay,
"Yeah."
We'll see if he got the message across.
So,
Witherspoon
like,
dumps
my
it off.
apartment I'm really lucky because my apartment complex
He's shooting
actually
50% from deep.
has a gym, quote unquote, which is really like a small weight set and like
Helms.
I know. I had Anytime Fitness, which was much better. It's much better, and it makes you feel a bit more legit. Oh my god. But like it's also goddamn expensive. I mean, I guess I can afford it, but I don't want to.
Puts it up. The three-point attempt missed by Zutko.
Player TV,
They're
we
still
seem to be
down
watching
4.
nonstop for weeks now. Oh yeah, thanks for dropping by, man.
Witherspoon
It seems to
has
be
it left side.
kind of oh, you know what? I guess because it is like Christmas
Latham
break
from
for
20
people.
feet out.
That's probably
He's
a
shooting 37%.
That's probably a reason why I'm getting like new people over the last like week that generally haven't really shown up and been able to catch my stream since I stream at like 3 in the morning. But hey, I appreciate it. They're now able to come hang out because I'm the weirdo that streams at 3, 4 in the morning. Anytime Fitness varies wildly by location. Your membership was $30. I mean, yeah, I don't mind the $30. I guess I would have to look again because I was paying almost $40 for mine, and then they still kind of jerked me around with payments and all that, and it was one of those things that I was like, oh man, see, I knew because they did that crap again to me. Like they told me, it's like twice now I dealt with like Anytime Fitnesses where it's like it feels a little overpriced, but it feels like I'm paying more than I should be. And on top of that, there's always something funky with the payments, especially when you cancel.
Dishes it down low. Cleveland in the key, gets it to fall. He's got 8.
$40 now because you go to Fancy Pants one in the suburbs. Yeah, I mean mine wasn't in the Fancy Pants suburbs. It was in the suburbs, but not a Fancy Pants one. To be fair, now if I go to the nearest Anytime Fitness, it is going to be the Fancy Pants one. I mean, Jesus, I live in a city that hardly has I live in a town where the Walmart closes at midnight because they didn't want the Walmart to be open 24/7, presumably because I don't know, crime rates or something. And that was after they relented. They relented midnight because it used to be 10 p.m. It's ridiculous. I actually have to go like 15 minutes down the road to a much nicer Walmart that I enjoy in order to do stuff there. There you go. Schedule is perfect. You're a bartender, so you don't get off till like 2 in the morning. Nice. I get off at midnight, usually. Christmas has been insane for me. I think my output has been maybe half of what it usually is. But then again, I feel like after enough time, I might, get people to understand, hey, listen, with the way my job is, Christmas season, I'm not going to be streaming nearly as much. And I wasn't streaming nearly as much, and I wasn't even working as much as I probably could have. I mean, Jesus, if I was working as much as they would have, if I worked as much as they would have allowed me to, I probably just wouldn't have streamed. I just been radio silent for like a month and a half. I literally went to the building and I worked Christmas Day, and people had been working there like every day practically for like an entire month, and everything in the vending machines was just gone. There was like nothing good. It was ridiculous. Sorry, 1 second. I'm itching my back. There we go.
He gets them both.
15 minutes. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, dude, that Postal Service overtime. The Postal Service overtime is already ridiculous. But, like, the Christmas pay, oh, my God, 2.5 times hourly rate? Holy shit. Yes, please. I don't really like doing that job since I haven't had to do it in, like, 3 years, but meh. Why did I switch to San Diego at halftime? I mean, this is technically the team that I coach. This is actually, San Diego State is actually the team that that I'm coaching and have been coaching. This is my second season with them. I guess there's a weird glitch because this is like my 9th season, and the first 5 seasons I spent with Grambling and building them up. So I always come back with whatever team I'm coaching now that I've left Grambling and play them on their home court. But it seems to be this weird thing that because I once coached them now I'm able to like play as them in games. So I'll schedule a game every year against Grambling just to A, see how well they get along without me, and B, it's kind of the fun part of being able to face the team that you're physically, coaching. It's like this is really one of the only teams in the entire league that I can do this to, is actually play as the other team. Yeah, the AI loves backcourt violations for some reason. They just don't. That court awareness is just nothing. Oh, fuck it. Take the shot. Come on, guys. The Grambling guys figured out how to shoot with a hand in the face. They're not nearly as good. Non-early morning hours now at work, school. Cool. Hope it isn't too loud. I'm still like, I put it to a point where I think it's a reasonable level, and then find out that it's
The Tigers are going to shake
not
things
great.
up a
Like
little
it's
bit with some subs.
really. Yeah, so from now on, like I'll play as San Diego State the whole game
Inbounds the ball.
after this. It's just this one. It's just this one weird game I schedule every year where it allows me to play as Grambling. Come on, damn it!
Saw it going though, right into the net.
All right, let's see if he can.
Backs down.
Nope. Okay. Well, you're just leaving him wide open, and he'll can him.
He's got 16.
We are up by 22 points. That's probably good enough at this point, honestly, because I always have the nice little 20-point roll. There we go. I could probably use the glitch. I probably could use the glitch to play as Gonzaga if I want. I'm a little afraid to, though, because Gonzaga is not Grambling. Grambling is, like, clearly worse than us. Gonzaga, not so much. I'll probably find a way to completely hose my team if I do that. Well, look at that. We kept it to a 4-point game in the first half, and then we just completely obliterated it in the second one. All right, Louisville time. Yeah, see? Now the arrow only goes to San Diego State, so. But, yeah. It's still fun. I hate the fact that we dropped to a goddamn 87. Like, we lost like 3 or 4 of our best guys, and that for some reason, like my A+ recruiting, like my top tier recruiting just can't get the guys. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I just need to be like a overall better coach or what it is, but it's irritating. I kind of like this. Looks like an interesting court. I mean, it's probably not exactly what it looks like, but it's interesting. All right, and screw it. You know what? Go up. We got him. So to 360 MSN NCAA football 14 college basketball. Yeah, this is pretty much like college hoops might be just about the only reason, and then some of the other games that I play. If I decide to play it on stream, I'll have stuff like that. I finally got Bad Company. I haven't gotten around to actually like playing it on stream though. I think that's one of the rare like first-person shooter story mode things I would love to play. Is doing the story mode on the original Bad Company. I think my favorite moment in that is when there's a truck full of gold, and it goes into a neutral country, and they're just like they're watching it. They're like, "Damn, it went into a neutral country," and they're like, "I guess they crossed the border. We can't follow them now." And then like Haggard, you just watch him like kind of sneak off screen, and then a few seconds later, he's like, "Where did Haggard go?" And there's Haggard just like hillbilly running down the hill, shooting his shotgun, going, there's gold in them thar hills.
Extremely important that his players do not
He's just like, shit.
giving up extra possessions to a team like
Go,
this
go.
will kill us, he
Oh,
told me.
God.
Tracy.
Oh, why can't we make anything?
Was missed by Witherspoon. About
You see the
10
games
and
where
a
you
half
walk to
minutes left in the
Grambling's
half.
bench and get
Nice
confused.
work by the big fella to get that rebound.
Misfired on that
Can you
last
imagine if they
by
did
Danley.
that, though? Can you imagine if they had, like, an actual, like, that actually happened in the NCAA, where a former coach,
Backs down. No one was open.
5 seconds
They'll
closely
turn it over
guarded
with
my
5 seconds
ass.
gone.
He stuck to him like glue.
But
Vern.
I
That
could
was
just
tenacious,
imagine,
D.
like, an
Ford
actual,
inbounds the ball.
something in the actual NCAA like that, where it's like, all
Danley
right,
bounces it down low.
you used to play for them and you're going to coach them for,
The offensive
you know,
rebound.
I think if it was like a really low-level team,
Come to him by accident.
you know,
He knew
I
right
think it
where
might
to
be a little bit different.
Latha backs him down. Left block. Boom. Throws it up.
There we
Nails
go.
the jump shot. They're now down by 2. Danley brings it up to
Just,
4.
I bet you I could probably only see that happening in, like, Division II
Fuller.
basketball.
Passes it back to the corner. No good. By
Division,
Williams.
maybe even Division
But they're
3.
still up by 2.
Like, he used to coach the DeVry team, so yeah, we'll let him coach there for. We'll have the assistant coach for us this half, and we'll have the. Oh no! Oh, ooh, that worked, kind of.
Almost got it to fall, and he'll go to the line to shoot.
Team switch jerseys.
Knocks down the
Like,
first
yeah,
one.
he used to coach for
Makes his
DeVry,
first
so we let him coach for. We have this scrimmage game every time. It technically counts as a win, so
Of 2. Just over 9 minutes left in the half.
it's fine. They're really nothing.
Tucker, no one around him. On the money. They're up by 3. Mendez inbounds the ball.
Oh my God! There you go.
Gets it left wing.
Oh, you left him so open. How did you miss that?
Inside.
It's about as wide open as you could get without somebody actually physically coming and getting you.
Last shot missed by Fuller.
Jesus.
Mendez passes it up court.
Here, try it this time. Maybe with a hand in your face you'll make it. Oh my
Gets it to
God.
go.
Of fucking course you do.
Here comes the double team. Danley passes way down court.
When USC
Lets it
plays
go.
Florida Atlantic in football,
No good on the jumper by
Lane
Tucker.
Kiffin should just go to the other
And still
sideline.
divided up 6.
Like,
Mankiewicz backs
you
down.
know.
Mendez
He'll be
passes the
fine.
elbow. Mankiewicz takes
Oh
it
my
up.
God.
Mankiewicz gets the board inside.
Oh, and one. And one.
Put it down. Strong move, Vern.
Dude, it's literally at like a 3 on my TV, and it feels louder than it
Backs on
should
the
be.
free throw for the three-point play. Mendez will head to the bench. Alati inbounds the ball. Just over 8 minutes left in the half.
Oh yeah, I get paid today.
Right
In fact,
side.
probably showed up in my. Oh my God, what a block! How did you not get that? Who was the? Which one of you fuckers was that didn't grab that shit?
Leads
After
him
he
with the pass.
swatted it damn near
Alati
into the
throws
third
it up,
row,
hits
and
the
you just
inside
kind of
shot.
stood there and looked at
They're
it.
still behind by 1.
Get fucking red-shirted.
Backs in. Witherspoon. And the ball will
That's.
land out
I
of
wanted a
bounds after
pump
the
fake so
errant
he
shot.
could get on the other side of the hoop, but whatever. Coaches the Raiders
Danley
for a
brings it
half
up
as
court.
well.
They're set up in man-to-man.
Skips it to the right. Sinks it.
Oh my God.
And they're now out in front by 1.
There you go. You got it.
Catches
You got it.
upright. Takes it up. Nails the fade
There
away
you go.
from the inside.
I was just looking for that
They now
nice
lead by
little
1.
bit of opening. Oh my God.
Just over 7 minutes left in
tried.
the half.
Come on. Make him screw up. Make him make a mistake. Make him make a mistake. Oh no.
Raises up. The three-pointer
There you
was
go.
no good by Drake.
You're the Evans. Went after that rebound hard. Great work.
Nice
my God.
pass. Last shot laid in
There
by
we go.
Witherspoon.
He gets
Highest
up
rated
close and personal
player.
and closes the game.
Leaves no room
I don't.
for error
God,
and
I
no
don't know
room
who
for
it is.
anybody to do
I
anything
knew
about it.
last year, but I lost like all my best players last year. I had like some 89 overall guys. Now I don't even know who it is. I'm assuming it's probably Karras,
Tucker for 3. Alati
and he's probably in
snatches
like
it
the
down
low
inside.
80s.
I love He fought through the foul.
You think this is your Vikings year? I mean, I'll get excited, but I mean, the Vikings have fucking lolcowed their way through they've just been, they always find a way in the best of seasons to become a dumpster fire at the worst possible times. So it'd be nice, and I'm rooting for them, but I'm controlling the level of excitement. By the way, does that not look like the most? I just realized how dangerous that I feel like that looks. I don't know if it can go back to what that was when it showed the other team, because you could see, like, okay, in the game they have that extension cord running across there, and then there's just a surge protector just out there. Like, if you look over here where the coach is standing, there's just a surge protector just right there. It's like, that feels like that shouldn't be a thing. Just an extension cord in front of the... Look, they just got it. Like, look, the referee's, like, running by. They got an extension cord running across here. Coach has got his foot nuzzled up against a surge protector. Like, that doesn't seem safe. What are you guys doing in Louisville? And I think, because I've noticed it before and I didn't really ever say anything, but I feel like that's in most of the buildings. Is that extension cable. Oh my God, yeah, there you go. I was like, there's 3 of us running our asses towards it. Someone better have it. Oh my God, how did you just lose that? Electricity never hurt anyone. This being your team's year, only have the star QB go down for the season with a couple weeks to go. Yeah. I'm trying to remember who that is.
I'd love to see that.
Like, Rodgers was only back for like a week before or like 2 weeks before it was like, okay, well, the Packers are out of the playoffs, so.
Latham launches one from beyond the arc. Reyes.
Shit, who was it? Eagles? Oh, yeah, fucking. Isn't it, I forget who it is. It's not. Oh, God. I can't remember if Goff is the LA Rams, though, isn't he? I forget who the Eagles quarterback is. I don't think it's, because I'm pretty sure Goff is the Rams quarterback.
That's questionable defending there.
Carson Wentz. Okay.
Cleveland backs in.
Ah, fuck it. They seem to make shots when there's a hand in their face. I don't get it, but okay. Donovan McNabb at Randall Cunningham, AJ Feely.
And it's scooped up by Salisbury.
Again,
Fires.
Nick Foles.
Was hit by Latham.
Coach Pitino doesn't look happy. He's going to try and turn things
Let's name some
around
other.
this time out.
Let's name some other Eagles quarterbacks. Again, post-prison Michael Vick. Yeah, I know Michael Vick's not playing. He's too busy playing NFL flag football. Has his own team. I don't know if anyone's ever seen that. They did like, I think they actually put it on NBC or something. I forget. They actually televised. What the fuck? I didn't even try to lob it. Nick Foles is actually winning the last 2 games, securing the number 1 seed in the NFC. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that. You can look at Sanchez. Wasn't Sanchez a Jet, though? Sanchez must have been on like a backup for the Eagles at some point then.
He said he wants to collapse their defense into the paint and prevent the entry pass.
No, I didn't want that. Oh, wow. He had a late... Oh, he didn't dribble. What the fuck? I had the... He still didn't dribble. What are you doing? I'm trying to fake him out here.
Catches it, baseline. Boom.
There you go. Push your way in. And got it. One time Chip Kelly made Mark Sanchez look like an NFL QB.
Don't foul at all. You can't just give up easy 3-point plays.
Foul shot is good for a 3-point play.
But yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever seen like the NFL flag football. I don't know how many games they ever did of it, but I watched Team Vic versus Team Owens. It was quite interesting.
Drake
Team
fires
Vic,
for
of
three.
course, their
Gets
quarterback
it.
was Mike Vick, so they did
They're
pretty
now
well.
led by 8.
Team Terrell Owens
No question.
picked,
What kind
of all
defense are
people,
in
fucking,
Backs it
oh
down.
God, what was his name?
Picks it up. He must have thought somebody
Oh
was
God,
rotating over to
Jimmy
block that.
something. He, what I think, was on the
Even for a
Lions
second.
as like a backup, and he was
Dumps it
bad.
inside.
Oh, I forget who
Snatches
it
the
was.
rebound.
That's what I call a little intimidation.
Shit,
Didn't go
I
up
forget who,
strong enough,
but like he threw
Saw
so
the
many
result.
picks, it was
Last
amazing.
shot dropped in by Mendez.
Sanchez was a
Jason
Jet when he did the
inbounds
infamous.
ball.
He just started a few games for the
2:60
Eagles, messed up our
left in the first half.
playoff chances one year. I think he was a backup for the
Calls timeout.
Lions. It was Jimmy
Getting set to
something.
inbound the ball.
Coach Wilson
Fuck.
made some changes that could affect their chemistry a little bit. I don't think these guys have
Detroit
played together very
QB.
often.
Jimmy Clausen. That's who it was. Jimmy
Amani.
Clausen. Holy
Passes
shit.
to the high post.
Was he not
Snatched
good?
down inside by Straight.
I remember Jimmy. I kind of remember Jimmy I remember it was funny because I think,
With
like,
a
when I
scoop,
played
dumps it
Madden a lot, I played Madden 12, and I think
He's got
I
5.
traded
Louisville is
Ponder
really struggling.
for Jimmy Clausen and somehow made him like my franchise QB.
Straight has it. Top
It's
of the key.
amazing when you
Straight
have
throws the
as
pass
much
off
time
line
as
and
when you
heads
have
out of
as
bounds.
little
These
pressure
guys
as
are
you
having
do as
trouble
Jimmy
with
Clausen
fundamental
did
team play, Vern.
in a flag
That
football
turnover
game like
shows
that.
you
He still
they don't
managed to
have much in the way
throw
of chemistry
so
at
many
all.
picks.
Pass, top of the key. Mendez backs down.
There you
Fades
go.
away.
There you go.
Full net on the shot by Carrot.
Kitna.
And they now lead
Kitna
by
would have been
12.
great.
120
Oh,
in the first half.
who's the? Oh God! Now that I'm thinking about fucking awful Detroit quarterbacks, who was the dude
Reyes
during
swings
the
it to
the
wing.
infamous 0-16 season that it was a Vikings game? I think it was at the Metrodome, and
Takes it
then
to the
like
low
he
block.
got a safety because he was
Reyes
trying to
counted.
scramble
And
away
they'll have
from
a chance
Jared
for the
Allen
three-point play.
and ran just
Work
right
to
out of
fight through
bounds.
that foul and get to the line for the 3 opportunities.
Should have been an achievement making Jimmy Clausen a franchise QB. Yeah, I remember he wasn't great. He was far from great, but I think he was Kitna's
They've got a
replacement.
big edge there today.
Can't
There you
keep
go.
up, but he'll go to the line for
That's a
2.
hack and a half.
And he makes the first.
But yeah, I remember that play. Oh yeah, Lions had a perfect. That's why I put no, because I remember someone asking me, they're like, "Hey man, the Vikings did really good in the preseason." I'm like, that means jack and shit.
Pokes free.
Lions went 4-0 in the preseason and then 0-16 in the regular season.
Last shot laid in by
Orlovsky, there you
He
go.
just standing around. It's just too
I
easy.
hear you can
You know
trigger
he's
Lions
dropping that
fans
one in.
by just saying Orlovsky around them,
dishes to the left
and they'll
wing.
fucking get PTSD and
Misfired
just
on that last three by Drake.
want to stab somebody.
Latham hands it off.
Kind of like if you were to say Christian Ponder around most Vikings
Tosses
fans.
it up. Good from three-point range.
I guess Ponder
They
wasn't
bring their
terrible.
lead to 17.
At least he wasn't Joe Webb.
They're going to double team him. Knocked loose. And it's picked up by
Joe
San Diego
Webb, such a
State.
fantastic
I like how he
quarterback
gets
that
himself
he
into
decided to
defensive
just become a
position
wide
At the right
receiver.
place at the right time yet again. Louisville has been on the wrong side of this long run. And
Jimmy
Tracy's
Claus is
got a
probably the
report
best
for
QB
us.
Tennessee
Coach Pitino is
since
not at all
Manning.
happy with the drought they're going through and told his assistants to find a way, any way, to turn this run around.
All right, Tracy.
So we're done with the half, right?
goes to
Okay.
end With the score 40-21.
Yay. How did we have...
Give us your
Okay.
opinion on the first half.
So we had...
Can't think of too much
The
good to say
team
about
seemed
this
to
one,
have
so
some
Bert, maybe you
issues
can do
when I was
play-by-play
playing as
and color.
Grambling. But then we always, like... Is this just our year? I wonder if team unity is a big thing, because I saw our team unity is pretty high. At least in relativity to how it usually is.
We're all set to begin the second half.
Yeah, I did make a joke on the last stream that if the Vikings make it to the if Vikings make it to the
Inbounds
Super
to
Bowl,
start the second half.
people need to keep an eye on Blair Walsh, because he'll probably try to find a way to
Top of the key.
kidnap
Drake.
kidnap
Has it on the
Case
elbow.
Keenum and a dolphin.
From long range. Collected
Oh, my
inside
God.
by Alati. Got it.
Damn it.
6 points, and he's his team's leading scorer. Tracy Wolfson has some extra info.
I gotta say though,
At
UConn isn't
halftime,
really
I
like
caught
a
up with Coach
obscenely
Wilson. He felt
good
it wouldn't be classy to run up the
football
score and was
team,
going
though,
to
are they?
change things in a way to make sure that doesn't
like
happen. He
being
went
the
on to
best
say that he wasn't going to mix up
UConn,
his
like being the
rotation,
best,
even though he
like
knows
they're
he
a
has
great
talent
basketball
on the
team.
end
Oh,
of
come
his
on, come on.
bench. He felt
Oh,
that the players
I
he
thought
used in
the
first half
good old
gave him
AI
the
awareness
best
was going to
chance
give
of
me
winning
another
this game,
backcourt.
and he won't stray from that game plan. Back to
There we
you.
go.
Thank you, Tracy. That last 20-footer was netted by Straight. A little
But yeah,
medium-range
it's like
magic
being the
there.
best like
He doesn't
Kansas
need more than
quarterback,
an
and it's
inch.
like, yeah, it's not really a.
Witherspoon skips it to the
It's
wing.
like it's a name, but not a
Fuller
great one.
grabs the rock. Dumps it to the inside.
They're signing Blair Walsh to a one-game contract.
First-class body control.
Can you
No one
imagine
plays
if
at
they
that
actually
kind of
did
style.
that?
And he seems to do it every
Like
time.
not for any reason other than like, all right, we need to give him his redemption. This is his redemption.
Passes it to the corner. The three-pointer knocked down by Latham. He's shooting 66% for the game.
They just signed like some old Vikings guy from the '98
Passes it
season.
up court.
I was just gonna say which of the like some notable did Chris Carter? I don't think ever got a Super Bowl ring. Pretty sure Moss did when he was in New England.
That's right, and you
So
never
we
know
don't need
when or
to
where
give
he'll
him
find
his Super Bowl ring.
Witherspoon
Chris Carter could
finishes
maybe
in
use
close.
one. Maybe we'll sign him.
12
He
points,
can
and
sit
he's
on the
the top
bench for a
scorer.
game. Signed to the league minimum. Get him his ring.
Reyes from the high post. Bangs it off the front of the rim and out.
Sign
Aztecs
sign
have got a
Gary
nice
Anderson
lead.
to a one-game
Force that kind of
contract
shot, it's
just
gonna
to
hurt your offense.
make
Back
absolutely
and
sure.
down.
Oh boy,
Stolen by Louisville.
kick
He
5
scored
field
for
goals
you,
but shanked the game winner.
Had the ball knocked.
He probably
That's the way you
would.
squeeze it, young fella.
That was one of the things that like for all the people who are mad at Blair Walsh for missing it, there's like the one defense is like, to be fair,
Finish.
the
That's how
Vikings
they
had
teach
9
you to do
points
it.
in that game
Take it
against
up
Seattle.
strong.
He literally was their only source of points in that game. He made 3 others beforehand. He just missed the one that truly mattered. John Randall, yeah. Cunningham. I was going to say, I don't think... maybe Cunningham didn't. I was trying to think if there was anywhere else that he didn't.
Well, let's get
There
back
we
to the
go.
action. Both teams are making a few lineup changes.
I was thinking Cunningham. I figured maybe Cunningham would have gotten one when he was Eagles. I wasn't sure. I remember they were a good
Gets it
team.
Right wing. Sizing up his man.
I figured even if he didn't get one for the Vikings,
Fuller with the
Culpepper.
shot.
Culpepper could use it too.
Nice speed by Straight. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Witherspoon
We can get
inbounds the
John
ball.
David Booty. Eagles have never won a Super Bowl.
Mendes
Oh,
backs down.
well, I
Beats it
feel
to the elbow.
less
Harris.
bad. It feels weird because I remember
Pushes
there
it to the
being
left.
like good Super Bowl. Like I remember there being like good Eagles teams,
They're ahead,
like
51
formidable
to
Eagles
31.
teams, and it's amazing to think that like, oh yeah, the Eagles have never won a Super Bowl. It's like, oh, they're
Skip
about
pass,
as
baseline.
bad as we are.
Leads him with the pass.
I mean, hell, there were a lot of
Finishes in
formidable
close.
Vikings teams around
Straight
that same
with the
time,
great
or
look.
maybe not the
5
same
assists,
time, but
and
like
he
in the
leads both
70s
teams in
that
category.
just
Latham.
found a way to not win.
Shoots.
I
Nearly had a
got it.
chance for a 3-point play.
The good
Over
Eagles
the line
teams are
for
now
2.
good Chiefs teams who also haven't won a Super Bowl.
And he makes the first. He gets them both.
They just re-sign everyone to that
Fuller
98
inbounds the
team
ball.
that missed out on the and then you sign some of the other guys who
Dumps it to the
achieved what they did
Fuller takes it up.
prior to the NFC game against the
Yanks it
Chiefs.
down off the glass.
They signed
He
Brett
is
Favre
feeling
to
it
get him
out
that next,
He attacked
that
it
one
with
last ring. It's like,
everything he
listen,
had, but
man,
it
no
still
hard
wasn't
feelings.
enough.
Good defense, not letting him jam it
Could have
home.
won it that year,
Down low, poked
but
loose,
no hard
and it's
feelings.
gathered up by Drake. Great anticipation and quick hands.
It's a
Oh,
deuce
dude,
the
lost
other
the
way
Super
if
Bowl
you
to a
don't
yard.
protect
I was
the
a
basketball.
I was a Titans fan at the time too. Like I wasn't.
Passes
I was
to
still
high
always a Vikings fan, but like you know, you always have like maybe a secondary team,
luck on the
or you have like
three-point
kind of like a dog in the
Louisville is
fight that
having
you
big
really
problems from
enjoy
beyond the arc.
for the
And I
Super
think
Bowl,
Gracie
and like
has
the
something
Titans
for us
were
on
the
that.
team, and I
Gracie?
remember there
Coach
being like a
Pitino
sign up
wants to see his players
at my
move more
elementary
effectively
school
without the ball so they can
at
get
that
better
time. Where I was
looks
like,
at
who do you
the basket
think's
and
gonna
focus,
win?
guys.
And it was like
Get to the
10 to
spot on the
1
floor.
Rams
I
over
know you
Titans.
can hit that
And I was
shot,
one of the few
Vern.
people who
All
thought
right,
the
Tracy.
Titans would win, but it wasn't to be.
Alati inbounds the ball.
It looks like they're playing man-to-man.
Unloads from 10 feet.
Ah, damn.
Connects. He's got 12. He's
All
double
right,
teamed.
all right.
The Aztecs.
I just
with a
realized we're up
comfortable
by
lead.
21 points again.
Mendez
I guess
catches it out
it's
left.
one of those things that
Bounce
I
pass,
know the
down
name
low.
teams, but I
Releases.
mean they're not like as formidable as they
Snatched
were
down.
like
Minor
a few years
Put
ago.
up and in on that
Like
last
they were
layup.
like
Uses
90s
the
teams,
teardrop
and now
and
we're facing,
what
you
a
know, a
move,
Duke
Vern.
team that's like an 86 or a Louisville team that
Stanley.
was a 91, but now it's like an 87.
Tucker feeds it to the left wing. Out left.
Yeah, it's just been a
Dishes
thing.
To the right corner. Snatched by Mendez. About 6.5 minutes
I
left
think
in the
I'll
second half.
probably I'll
Drake
get
is
like maybe
having a
one
hard
more
time
basket,
getting his shot to go,
and
Vern.
then
You just hope it doesn't wreck his confidence, but it's
There
hard
you
to
go.
see how it would.
perfect.
Touch on that last.
Fucking 26 points. And then we still did well enough. This could be a little bit easier than I thought it would be. Oh my God, please, for the love of Christ, have that 5-star dude signed to me, please. He's a top 20 prospect, All-American, please. Reset lineup and continue. Yeah! Fucking A, man. So that if I don't leave, I can at least look forward to him. Fuck, alright. I finally signed my first All-American at least, so that's cool. Look at that. Number 16. He was, it doesn't even say. Oh, there we go. Overall number 16. 5-star. I think he's one of my first 5-star. I've only had so few 5-star prospects. I kind of knew I was going to lose him out to Pepperdine. This dude I pretty much have in the bag. I think if I, I can visit the recruit at home. I'm going to just like throw most of my stuff at him to make sure that he signs. And the other dude, need the phone, remove him from the target list. Hey, Chef, how's it going? How's Virginia doing in this? I don't know. Hang on. You know what I should have done is I should have done a campus tour, and that probably would have made absolutely sure I got him. To be fair, I think he's pretty much in the bag at this point. So I'm not really too overly worried, but I think I'm going to be looking at... he's a freshman. You know what? Fuck it. Let's add him to the target list. I can't really do much, but I can at least, have him there. I guess maybe a junior college guy might be an idea. I don't think a lot of junior college guys get a lot of looks. I mean, a lot of them are getting looks, but there's generally more open at this point. Do I need a shooting guard? I don't think I need a shooting guard. Oh, God, I forgot who I contacted at this point. I need to look. Rasmussen, no. The Pepperdine dude, Buchanan, small forward. So I should look into a small forward. At least I got one of the guys. I'm glad I at least got one of them. So small forward is a guy I should be looking into. There we go. You can't sleep? Oh, man. I feel you. Let me see here. I guess we can just do... I guess I could just do mid, maybe, and see what we sit at. Maybe a junior college guy. See if there's anyone I can maybe attempt to, like, throw myself at. Junior college sophomore, 3 stars. No, let's try for a 4-star. All of them. This is the only one. This is the only 4-star junior college freshman. Okay, maybe there's a senior that I could look into. I guess that's not bad. Ooh, this guy I might be able to grab. I gotta work my ass off, but let's make this happen. I think we can make this happen. Visit the recruited home. All right. And add him to the target list. How do I only have... Oh, that's right. I only have 1 scholarship left. So realistically, all I'm at is just the one potential dude who's pretty much already there. I forgot about that. I actually had an extra in the bank for this exact reason. So realistically, the last one's going to go to this dude, and now I can basically just look towards next year, which is probably a good idea. So, yeah, I could pretty much just remove these guys because I think it's pretty much a foregone conclusion at this point that I'm going to get this dude. So I guess I can look into juniors at this point. 5 stars, 5-star juniors. And let's see the ones that maybe... Okay. Here we go. Let's add him. And then, let me see here. Another... I don't need more point guards. Small forward, small forward. Everyone's just a point guard or a small forward. Let's do this, dude. There we go. 18th. Holy shit. All right, well, we can make this work. I got that A+ charisma. I can make it work. One of the top recruits signed to UVA. Oh, man. SDSU after your 2 years in Santa Barbara. This campaign just made my mind up. That's cool. How is everyone else doing in the standings? Let me look. Hey, we popped up to number 17. That's cool. All right, in the Mountain West. I mean, let's see. New Mexico 6-1. How good are they? Pretty good. Yeah, about as good as we are, honestly. Brigham Young, about the same. Oh, my God. This is really just going to suck playing conference games. This is probably why I'm not going to play them. Oh, my God, UNLV. Kill me. And that's like, I'm glad because that's like the reason why I'm ranked and they're not is because of the teams that I beat. Let me see here. Arizona 6-0, 7-0, 7-0. Jesus Christ. Let me see. Let me see what the polls look like for this. Seems WrestleMania match is bigger than the one with Styles and should be announced in a few weeks. Oh boy. If it's not The Undertaker, I highly doubt it's going to be big. Hey, there's Gonzaga. Good to know that they're doing perfectly fine without me. Well, the guy who's not really a highly winning coach, he's pretty okay. He's got better than half. Not quite the 229-50 that I have. I wonder if some of these other guys do. Yeah, see, he's got a lot. All right. I have a little bit of extra time thanks to the fact that the 2 games went a little bit quicker than I thought it would. Duke, 4-1. Speaking of winning, 87. They're actually worse than us. And I can't believe my coaching is up to an 88. I'm flattered. It's taken me like 9 seasons to get here, but there you go. Where the fuck did Old Dominion come from? Yeah, I know. I don't teams are fucking goofy. There you go. Look at that. Look at that team unity difference, that defense difference. We got this. Let's go make Duke our bitch.
Get ready for college hoops on 2K Sports. The Duke Blue Devils
still play this on your
the San Diego
PS3. That's cool.
State Aztecs.
I'm telling you, once they start perfecting like the PS3, because it's getting close. Well, I don't know how close, because like they get pretty close on other things, and then like what sounds like close takes them forever and a day. But oh, I did go back to 88 with the return. Okay, well, that's cool. Oh shit! Wrong way. That was me, but I just like tipped it back to him. Like, you know, you got it. Don't worry about it.
And it's still knotted up 0. Cleveland backs him down.
Oh, look at that! Look at that shit!
He's got 2.
Oh, look! See, we got the just outlet hanging out too. Oh.
The crossover. Carball.
We got the extension cable and the power strip just kind of sitting there.
The 3-point attempt.
Just kind of sitting there.
Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Tracy Wolfson, who has some info for us.
Well, just before the game, I talked to Coach Wilson. I asked what he was concerned with from a defensive standpoint in this game, and he said,
make that pull around. All right, spin it around. Spin it around. Oh, no.
He said, my guys are so good at reading
He's
and
open.
reacting on D, it makes my job a lot easier. Vern?
Thank you, Tracy.
Oh, the big fella with a tough rebound.
For $4 at a Pawn Star. But yeah, once the once they have the emulators start working a lot better, and I can do this on my computer, there'll be almost no need for my 360. And then I'll just have to find like a PS3 copy of this, because I feel like the PS3 emulator. Oops, my bad, ref. I feel like the PS3 emulator is gonna go faster than the 360 one. They're both working at a reasonable pace, but it looks like the PS3 one might be done first, or at least in a more developed state. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it. And one.
And he'll have a chance for one more.
He's either got to foul hard
Jesus.
or don't foul at all. You can't
Now
just give up easy
I
three-point
would
plays.
think this is just showcasing our abilities until we get to the tournament. But then again, I did this with Gonzaga, where we got like 40 straight wins and then managed to lose in the Final Four. Our only loss that entire season came at a crucial time in the tournament.
Left wing.
There you go. Fade away. Oh.
But they're still up by 5.
PS2 is kind of glitchy for this game. The Xbox process is different. Okay, that's cool. I mean, I can't quite remember how it played. I did, like, when I first had this game, it was originally the PS3 copy. I don't remember it being too bad. Your fuse for your heating system in your apartment keeps blowing. Good lord! And at the temperature it is like dead of winter, single digits. Fuck. Fuck it. Ah, suck it. Suck it. Suck it.
Inbounds the ball. He's doubled up. Went way up court.
Coach Krzyzewski is going to let his team have it. He just can't be happy with the run that they've had just now.
Yeah, PS2. I really wish the PS2 version of this was anything close to how the PS3 version. I wouldn't mind it so much. But yeah, here's hoping that one day they do another college hoops. I was really getting excited once they started introducing the college the college teams in NBA 2K. I'm like, oh, this is just the first step to getting all the different teams in, and we can totally do this. It could be totally a thing. College hoops can make a comeback. You've already got a basketball game. Just add in the recruiting. And then, like, they just took it all out, and it's like, fuck.
Swings it to the wing.
Well, you can't afford to spot the other teams.
And, like, no one's making a college basketball game because college basketball, like, people care about college basketball, but they care about college basketball in March. I guarantee you, as I say this, there are going to be people who are watching this in March of insert year here. 2018, 19, 20, who knows. I find people who watch, like, my first episode from, like, 2 years ago, and they'll find it in a March, but, like, that's when they'll care. So we can't get like indie devs trying to make a college hoops game. They'll do college football because it's popular, but balls. There you go.
The up fake was a good one, and so was the layup by Hester.
Cheap apartment unless you decide to set something on fire. Oh my god. I mean, my windows are actually a little bit drafty. A little. They're not bad. But because I sleep during the day, the blackout curtains. The blackout curtains are usually what keep the... Because I found that out, is that the blackout curtains do an amazing job of keeping any draft, like, in my windowsill area, so I don't really feel it here, which is really nice. And another reason why I love my blackout curtains, despite, you know, besides the whole making it night when it's day thing. Besides the whole not having to deal with that pesky sunlight.
And they're now behind by 10. Just over 7 minutes left in the half. Backs down. Perimeter with the shot.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. What kind of... That was a fucking crazy arc.
22-9. Went. Raises up.
Oh, good God. I guess I didn't even see if I got my union money either, because that should be coming within the next week. I'm getting paid. I'm paying off some bills.
To the left side.
It's gonna be great. Wait. Over there. You got it. Oh, he took a step in. Oh, well. Long two. Who cares? I got a cruise to pay for. I haven't taken like a proper vacation in God knows how long at this point. And I got my one of my work buddies has been like poking at me to go on the cruise that him and his wife go on every year. And it's like a few hundred, but he quoted me the price, and it was like $600. So I'm like, you know what? I guess that's not bad. That's not bad. I'll have to have like extra money, and then of course like all the extra expenses. Like, I'm going to do this once, and then I'm going to assess the situation and then decide if I ever want to do that again, or if I want to use my tax return money for something better. Like if I wasn't doing this cruise this year, my tax return money would probably go towards upgrading my computer rig. Like, it works okay, but like I would like the nicer stuff. Like, I think the processor is pretty okay. The motherboard's okay. Maybe upgrade my RAM, because it's DDR3 or 4. And it's like 16 gigs. And I don't think it's too much to get 32. Work buddies. Yes. A friend of mine that I met through work. I say work friend, work buddy. Use it to mine, yeah. Dude, I was gonna get into cryptocurrency. Like, the thing was, I was looking into Bitcoin when it was like $1,200 a few years ago, and I was reading about it because they had it in like the Economist magazines and stuff, and I was just like, okay, that looks cool. And like it then like insta dropped at one point to like $400. And then I just kind of brushed it aside, or it's like, well, okay, this seems like it's dying off, and now it's going crazy, and everyone's getting in on fucking Bitcoin. and just all sorts of. And now I'm finding out there's like at least four different things of cryptocurrency. It's just like, Jesus Christ. We have the computer parts improve as time goes on. Look at the tech; it's growing insanely fast at this point. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I have like my power supply in my computer. I went like ham on the power supply that I have. It's like a 900 watt. It's way more than I need. But I've had it for years now. Like even when I change cases and change everything out, like the one thing I've never had to buy again so far has been the power supply, because it's been working for so long and it's so big. It even overclocks to like 1,000. And it's just like, Jesus, yeah, there's been no need for me to care at all about. Like back when I was stupid and didn't know like what was wrong with my computer, and I didn't know quite how certain things worked, that only certain pieces can only work with different things. Like I think I bought like a new graphics card for my, like when I first had my new computer, when I first started building, I bought like a new graphics card, and I didn't even realize that the graphics card was too good for the PCI slot that it was in. It was ridiculous.
Inbounds the ball. Went passes way down.
Yeah, there are 1,300 plus cryptocurrencies. Yeah.
Passes it to the right.
Jesus.
Backs down.
But yeah, I mean, mine's not too bad. The processor's nice. I got a really good deal on the processor. It's like an i7, 4.1 gigs. It's really nice. I got a friend of mine that, like, I swear to God, I know he means well because he's like a legit IT guy. I'm just like a hobbyist basically when I'm working on this crap. But he's like a legit IT guy with ridiculous. He practically has his own damn, like, he practically created like his own home server. His is ridiculous, and it's an insane amount of RAM and space and everything. Like I don't use mine for the same. I don't think I use mine for about the same things that he does. Mine's mostly just gaming. But he was listing off the specs, and I'm just like, well, aren't you just fucking flopping your big old dick on the table?
He misses the first. Both teams are making a few lineup changes.
Come on, there you go.
Sinks the second.
I thought I heard something about how the fact that, like, Bitcoin isn't worth money officially anymore. Like it has kind of a monetary value to it, but apparently you can't actively trade cryptocurrency for actual money anymore. I remember hearing something about that like months ago. Is that like that's I don't know. I don't know if that's still a thing or not. I'd imagine maybe not. I don't know, because I remember people saying something about how like officially Bitcoin doesn't have monetary value to it because you can't, like, it used to be the thing that you could spend real money on pieces of Bitcoin. It's harder to convert Bitcoin to real money. That's probably, yeah. Because it used to be like it used to be kind of a workout just a few years ago with the same thing, because you had to go through like an official broker, and you'd had to like put in a request for a certain amount. Like it wasn't just instantly, like they've never made it so you just instantly buy it. So yeah, it was like this weird thing where you had to have like there was like specific things you had to have. I'm sure because it's become more mainstream that it's probably easy as hell to do now. By the way, this is ridiculous. I think I'm going to finish out this half, and then I can move on to something else. I wasn't expecting to do as well as I've done. Like, I know Duke is technically worse than us, but fuck, this season has just been this weird season of I really wouldn't mind winning the national championship again after working as hard as I did to actually get one. Doing it again would be fantastic before I eventually move on to... Oh, I thought he made it. I wasn't even paying attention because I thought he made it. Like, in my eyes, it went in.
Thanks, Tracy. He's doubled up.
Uh-oh.
9-second differential between the shot clock and the game.
Whoops. No.
Hands it off. right
He's
wing.
got it.
Pesayukas from long range.
There you go.
Gets it to fall.
When I to buy Bitcoin tomorrow, you can do it, but the rates would be terrible. I always have to wait for Coinbase or GDX, Gemini to verify your shit, and they're slow. That's right. I have a Coinbase account. Like, it's literally like I've been getting stuff from them. Like, I've literally had a Coinbase account from them for like 5 years. Like when I was first looking into it, like legit, it was something I was looking into. Oh shit. But yeah. I found out I still have my like they never closed my Coinbase account, so I still get emails from them from time to time. 50 to 19, by the way, is insanity. 75% field goal shooting. We just can't miss. And Cleveland has been killing it underneath the boards. They have really dumb limits. Oh boy.
We're all set to begin the second half.
There we go. I think we're good. I have a feeling that we probably won't lose too badly to them. I have a feeling we will find a way to win this game. 71-35. Oh my God. We managed to hold them to even less in the second half. We just didn't score as much as we did last one. Look at that, 9 for 12. Hester went 7 for 15. 9 for 12 is ridiculous. 20 points off of that. Christ. $50 for the first week you're active. Oh my God. Maybe it'd be nice to make sure that my Coinbase account is fine. That it's all fine and dandy and I can keep. Hey, he signed. Hey, that's it. Now I can just look forward. This is actually nice. This is really nice. This is the first time I think ever that I managed to fill that crap out immediately. Get some decent people in. Get some people who have committed. You know, get an All-American number 16. This guy is still top 100. Number 97, 4-star, a 5-star and a 4-star. I like it. And we got some good commitments, and now we can just look forward to the future. I don't know how many we're gonna have, but I'm already looking at least 2 of them, and then we can move from there. I don't know if I should look into maybe another one. Let's see that. Let's look at a junior who's 5-star. And someone who might possibly be someone. That's that maybe. It's always the point guards too. He's from San Diego, so it'd probably be a good time to try. Add him to the target list. JJ Cowan. I want a JJ. There you go. Keep it simple. There you go. Hey, look at that. My recruiting is literally done for the rest of the season. Like, it's not, I guess it's not literally done, but it's pretty much just the automated guys that I'll be talking to now. It's nice. I have, there we go. God, I did really well for that, and I'll probably do well if I do NBA 2K14. I'm literally going to upload like 3 basketball, because I still haven't posted my last stream from Tuesday, so I'm going to be literally within like 2 days just uploading 3 different basketball series. It's going to be ridiculous if I do NBA 2K14, but I'll definitely do something. I'm not 100% sure if I like exactly want to do that, but yeah, I'll figure that out here in just a sec. But that's where I'll end it here. You know, hey, look at that, only about a minute or an hour 19 is what it just hit. So easy enough to do. You know, sometimes we get those longer videos. This one is shorter than most of them. Because we just happen to kick everybody's asses too hard And now it's going to be even more insane because I don't have to deal much with recruiting. So there you go. So yeah, I'll have something else for you guys on stream here. But if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for continuing to watch. I just hit my knuckles on my desk. That kind of hurt. So thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Number 10 in the nation, 8-0. We're moving right along through this and been doing well. We've taken out a lot of top talent. Got that. North Carolina's only losses to us. Connecticut. Florida. I guess Florida's not huge. Louisville's losing it. Kansas is 7-1. I feel like they should be ranked, but they're not. Don't know why. Maybe if we sim. Okay, yeah, they're not ranked. Kentucky is, though. Hey, they seem to have found their way back in. And there's Arizona and Michigan State, West Virginia. Okay, so we got a decently tough deal against us in the next one. But there you go. Thank you, and I will see you